What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
What's up, everybody?
I'm doing good.
Ooh, look at that gi looking fly, Gavin. Fancy.
All right, I'm taking a poll. Should I cut this thing
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
or let it go?
No.
Keep it.
Keep it. No, yeah, cut it.
What do you think, Zach? Should Professor Bryant cut the beard? Now, of course, he's not going to shave it off. He just wants to trim it a little bit. Things looking pretty mean.
Unless you just get unless everything's just a gray hair and you have like a biker beard.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. He's
I
over
don't
here
know.
talking.
Shouldn't he be doing push-ups or something? What does Zach say? Zach said something. Good. Zach says good. What do you think, Gavin? Should I shave it or cut it or not?
Cut it.
Gavin says cut it. Oh, we got one vote to cut it.
Oh, Zach says cut it too. Thanks, Zach.
You guys are crazy.
Actually, let's shave it.
Let's shave your.
Down, baby
Why don't we
face,
shave
Brian?
Brody's hair? Who votes to
I've
shave
been
Brody's
asking
hair?
my dad.
Let's shave Brody's hair.
Text my dad and tell him to give me a buzz cut. I didn't want a buzz
You
cut.
couldn't do a buzz cut. You don't
Do you
have
wanna
enough
see-
product for a buzz cut. All right, guys, we're gonna do our warm up. What's up, Kyan?
You sure this is
Kyan,
my
should I
first?
cut my beard or not? We're polling right now. You're in the tail end of this poll. Should I trim this thing or let it go?
You got to type us a message, Kyan. Let us know your vote.
You're the tiebreaker.
Not really. Everybody said the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get our warm up going.
Let's do it.
Way jumping jacks. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. 10 push-ups. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. On your backs. Guard cross. Feet up high. Touch your toes. Touch your chest. Back and forth. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. Right foot on top of your left knee, opposite elbow to your knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys. Triangles with your legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys. Sit up. Neck exercises, chin to your chest, shake your head, yes, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake your head, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ear to your shoulder, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet feet in front of you, back break falls. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big stretch. Arms over your head, feet out in front of you. All right, guys, sit up. Left leg out, right leg in. Touch your toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs in a V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lock your hands behind your knees. Rock like a rocking chair. All right, guys, let's practice standing up correctly. It's important in this sweep today. Our bottom leg, once we go from our elbow to our hand, our bottom leg is going to come back. We're going to be able to stand up and pass the guard. Okay, so that's the second technique that we're working on today, that single leg X sweep. And then tomorrow we'll start to transition going from single leg X to regular X and then still being able to sweep there as well. Okay. So the first technique that we're working on is defending the clinch position. We're going to start from the back because as we defend the back clinch, we turn around and turn it into defending the front clinch, okay? To defend the front clinch, if Professor Joe grabs me by my waist, first thing I'm doing is connecting my hands to his hips, maybe even a thumb inside grip on his belt, and I'm separating my hips from his hips, okay? By hanging heavy on his arms too, okay? That puts a lot of tension on his hands locked behind my back. I have to keep my hips from getting close to his hips. Now, he's going to be trying to pull them in, but as long as I keep heaviness on his arms and I feel that tension right here with his hands behind my back, he's never going to be able to do that. For him to do that, he's going to get lower than me, stand me up, and then pull my hips into him in order to take me down. Okay, so it's super, super important. I not only keep my hips back, but I hang my chest on his arms, okay? So if we start this rear clinch, the other thing that's important too is if Professor Joe grabs me from my back, I keep moving forward as I turn around, okay? If his hands break, I maintain wrist control. I'm going to pull that hand up to my armpit, pinch it like we've done about a month ago, and I'm going to control a high grip on his arm up by his armpit. Now, with my grip on his belt and the grip on the arm, I'm going to start walking into him and turning my body sideways. Okay, so I push his head to the side. That bends him in half. Now it's easy for me to dump him over the top of my leg or hip. So again, if he grabs me, I don't want to stay here. Especially don't want to push back into him because then he could just block my foot and take me down. If someone grabs you from behind, you want to walk away from them as you bring your hips away. Turn, work, control that elbow. Put your hand on the hip and get your hips back behind you. Again, sagging your weight on their arms. Now that I've got a high grip in his armpit, on his sleeve, and a thumb inside grip on his belt, his pants, or that whizzer underneath, overhooking his arm, I'm going to step across and start turning him sideways. Okay? That's the other version where you block the leg and then throw. Okay? You guys understand? Coach Kinsey's going to work with herself. Professor Joe and I are going to work with you.
So Zach and Kyan, if you guys are doing this by yourself, focus on that whizzer fist tight to your chest and make sure you're turning your feet so your toes should point and then step across or over your shoulder to the throw.
There you go, Gavin. Nice. Keep your hips away now, Gavin. Keep your hips away, Gavin. Keep your hips away first, Gavin, okay? Then transition to the hip toss. The first thing that has to happen, right, when you turn around is your hips have to stay away until you establish your grips to be able to step through to throw.
Arm over, push mom's hip away. That's much better, Gavin. Now we can start to stand her up, establish your grips for the hip toss. Nice. Well, that was a perfect throw right on the old crash pad. You're getting your timing pretty good. Hips forward, swim that arm around, block the hip.
There you go.
Good job. Now we can start to get your grips.
So, Gavin, if that arm comes in front of you, you can't hip toss anymore. Okay? So, if somebody put their sandals and I stepped on them, who could that have been? So, once you turn around, and you push, and you have this grip, if this back arm comes in front, you've got to go ahead and go to the back, okay? So if this back arm that you're whizzering happens to pop out, just push it in front of you and then go to the back, okay? Don't try to hip toss them then with both hands in front. You probably won't like the results. There you go. Turn. Yeah, so keep that whizzer. Like I said, if that hand pops out, just go to the front. Now, control the arm, and you're going to drive forward towards where the arm would have to be planted if you were taking them down.
Just like we did a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
There you go. And then heavy shoulder.
So look, you can't have, yes, you have to have your head on this side, looking at us if you're controlling that arm. If you're controlling that arm, your head, nope, you got to look towards us. Yep. Now, your elbow is going to push down on mom's hip. Your right elbow pushes down on mom's hip, right, and you're going to bring her down towards us. No, not back. Down, yes, like that, down. Down, forward, and down to the side. Yes, like, yeah, there you go. Right into the pink chair. Good job. Right. Sit mom down in the pink chair. Perfect.
Call that the pink chair kick.
Right. There you go. Over the back. Keep those hips separated. Yep. Push that arm through. You can go to the back right away too. Yes. Remember, trap that arm. Look towards it. And mom's like, nope, not today. There you go. Nice pressure. So, Gavin, one thing that keeps that arm popping out is this. Once you have this grip, you've got to pinch your elbow tight to their arm as you whizzer. If you just whizzer and they don't hold on, that arm is just going to fall through and swing. What keeps that up there is you pinching with your elbow. Even if he does want it to come through, at least you can hang on a little bit and get your hip in. Okay? But pinch like chicken wing down with that elbow on that whizzer side. There you go. Now pinch your elbow.
Tight.
There you go.
Better.
Nice. Kaboom. Take that. All right, guys. Smith is tired of falling on the ground.
Position number 2.
We're going to move to our next position. This is like, thank you.
Teach Gavin another way.
Right, to throw you down to the ground. All right, guys. So I'm going to adjust the camera here a little bit. We're working from this position. Yeah. So, guys, if you think about Professor Joe standing up, my feet going to his hips, okay? I've got a collar and sleeve grip. Probably the first thing Professor Joe's going to do is work to remove that hand, okay? If you want to hang on to it, that's great. But if the hand does get removed and he hangs on to it, pull it towards your shoulder, okay? Don't pull it towards your face. You hit yourself, okay? So pull it towards your opposite shoulder. That's going to help you circle the arm around as you hip escape to grab the ankle. Again, the first step is try that tripod sweep. But if he steps out, again, I'm planting my foot on the ground and scooting my hip underneath. Notice how when I scoot my hip underneath, I point my knee to the side. The reason that I do that is because I need to make sure that I'm deep enough that my leg can freely swing. If I just initially miss the tripod sweep and then scoop my hip in and leave my knee in the air, sometimes when I go for the single leg X, I haven't gone in far enough. I could have prevented that by when I scoot in, just make sure my leg goes to the side, which it needs to anyway to come up on its hip, okay? Also, one thing that can help you here is if you make them step a little bit more, and that's by putting my foot on the inside of his leg and then pushing. What that does is controls his posture, makes it really, really easy or easier to get my foot up there with his bent knee like that, okay? Now, the sweep, Professor Joe, right now my thigh is behind his ankle, and then my foot is in front of his thigh or his hip, okay? So I'm going to cross my bottom leg underneath, and that forms the X, okay? My top leg is going across, my bottom leg is going underneath, forming an X, okay? So from this position, I'm going to lift my hips up, point my knees to the outside, and sit up to my elbow, okay? It's important I sit up to my elbow because I need to keep my hips close to my heels. If there's too much separation, Professor Joe's just going to come up on top. Now that I'm in this position, I'm going to work to do my technical stand-up on stand and base. My hand goes to the ground, I push myself up, I support my weight with my front foot and my back hand, and then I come up on top. If I need to pass the guard here, I'm able to, and come right up into that standing guard pass position to knee on belly or side control or mount. So again, Professor Joe stood up. I probably got a hold of his collar and his sleeve. That's generally what I would have if I'm in the closed guard. As he goes to remove that grip, I pull it out of his hand, circle my hand around, and grab a hold of his heel. At the same time, I'm hip escaping, looking for that tripod sweep. If I miss it, I square my hips back up, scoot my body underneath, and look, I'm automatically setting a doorstop with my knee or my thigh behind his knee. So initially, I'm just going to put my foot on the ground, make him step, which really controls his posture, and bring my foot over here. And one thing that I did, guys, sometimes it's easier if you bring your head over a little bit, so it's a better angle for your leg to snake up there. Now, when I'm going to complete this takedown, I take my foot off, my opposite foot off of the inside of his thigh, underneath and hook. So both of my feet forming an X, one on top, one on bottom. I open his knee to the side and I fall to my elbow. From here, I plant my hand on the ground, work my way up, support my weight on my front foot, which is my right foot, and my back hand, which is my left hand. I lift my hip off the ground, step my leg back, and I'm able to pummel my foot over the top to pass the guard if I need to. All right, guys?
Single leg X sweep.
So let's work on this position. And as soon as this class is done, guys, and I can download this video, I'll put it on YouTube for you.
Behind the leg, there you go, out and around. X on that side, then a technical stand-up. Good job, Gavin. So, Gavin, this time, when you start, when your mom stands up, make sure you get a sleeve and collar grip. Let's start with sleeve and collar this time. And it's going to be the collar hand that lets go to grab a hold of her ankle. Collar hand lets go. There we go. And now we know what foot to put on the floor. To try the sweep, doesn't work, we scoot underneath.
So Gavin, you dropped your left foot on the ground when you went to scoot underneath there. You've got to leave your left foot on mom's thigh.
The whole time.
Yep, the whole entire time of this position until you bring it underneath to the other leg. That leg is the most important thing that's going to control her posture and prevent the pass while you're maneuvering your other leg to the single leg X position. If both feet go to the ground, it's going to be disastrous.
Pass city.
Yep.
Mom.
Nice.
Good standing base.
I'm going to give you a nice Brazilian nickname. It's Gavino now.
Gavino.
Gavino.
All the way under. You keep using that 1 foot to scoot. You're doing much better about leaving that foot up on the thigh now.
Actually, I got a better nickname for you. I just got to figure out how to say it. And then I'll let you know what your new nickname
I'm
is.
going to look up the translation.
Yeah. As soon as Gabe gets here, he's my native translator. All right, Gabe, what are they saying? Gavin, we're going to do one little adjustment for you when you come on top. Just listen carefully. Don't do that technical stand up when you sweep mom yet. Just listen to what I say. There you go. There.
Single leg X. Sweet. Pause.
Now, do that technical stand up, okay? Bring your bottom right knee back to the ground. And what's probably going to happen is your mom's probably going to bring her right knee across your body to try to like scissor sweep you maybe a little bit, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to dig under that leg with your arm and hug it up on your shoulder as you step back over with your right leg, stapling your mom's other leg down to the ground.
So your left arm is going to reach under mom's top leg.
It'll be like this. When you're down to the ground, you've got this single leg X like this, right? So what happens is as you come up and this knee goes to the ground, that leg is probably going to go over. I want your hand here, hug that leg, and then staple here. Be able to give your mom a really nice stretch. And you can hug her head and step back and pass. Okay? So that defense for this, as you start to come on top, is going to bring that free top leg across. And you're going to defend that by coming up, hugging, or first posting, hugging, stapling, splits, passing. Okay?
All the way back to the sweep again, buddy. We'll walk you through it.
Smith is like, I don't know about all this.
Good. So, Smith, try and put your right. There you go.
There you
Gavin.
go.
That's correct.
Now step over the top.
Yeah, you got it.
Right? Now, what I want you to do is take your right hand and hug your mom's head. You're going to make her do the splits a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Now you got to leave your foot in there. You got to leave your right foot on the other side.
Stapled. So just your toes.
Yeah. There you go. Now back step with that, your left leg.
Like when we bear crawl back step.
Yeah. Bear crawl, back step.
Yes.
Boom. Yes. Now there's past the guard right there.
Perfect. Go
Boom.
to side control. Nice job, Gavin. That's a back step pass. That's why we do that bear crawl back step. Nice job, buddy. That leg comes in front, scoop underneath, staple with your right leg, big hug. Remember to leave that foot in, Gavin, then back step. There you go. So try to leave your right toes on top of mom's thigh until you get that back step finished, okay? Zach, Kyan, you guys doing good? Michael, you got any questions? Everybody doing all right? Thumbs up. Good. All right, Zach, glad to know you're doing good too. Hey, it's Zara.
Hey, Zara.
Wake up from nap time? Hi, Zara. She just wanted to come and say hi, huh? Hi. Hello.
Hi, Zara, sleepyhead. Hi, Zara, sleepyhead.
I'm jealous. I didn't get a nap today.
I know. Neither did I.
1-year-old.
You're splitting up a little bit
Yeah,
there.
I didn't hear any
Try
of
it
that.
again, Gavin.
He turns 1 year old tomorrow.
Oh,
All right. Happy birthday. We'll sing her happy birthday in the
it's
virtual class
Matthew's.
tomorrow.
It's Matthew's birthday tomorrow too.
Matthew Bowler.
Yeah, from class, that comes in here. It's his birthday tomorrow too. I talked to his dad today. He's probably not going to be here though because he's probably going to be playing with his new toys and hopped up on cake
Yeah.
and ice cream, which is what I want. Some cake and ice cream.
But I'm sure we'll see you guys tomorrow. So we'll sing a virtual class happy birthday to Zara tomorrow.
All right. It's almost Zach's birthday too.
That's right. Zach, you were telling us about that.
Awesome. What day's your birthday, Zach? $27.
It's coming up.
Yep. So another 12 days. Awesome. All right, guys, give it a little bit more practice while you're at it. Try that sweep if you come on top. It's hard for us to coach you through these things, Michael or Zach. Oh, Michael's gone. Zach, because we can't see you, bud. So bye, bud. So Gavin gets all of the coaching because we can see him. All right. It helps when we can see you guys.
But remember, if you guys have any questions, you can always type them
Yeah.
in too. And
Type
you can always check out the YouTube videos that we put on the Renzo Gracie Houston YouTube channel.
Yep. This one will be on there right after this class, guys. All right. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Professor Joe's got you guys tomorrow night and on Friday as well.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Have a great night. Bye, guys.